and welcome to the Newport Beach Police Department Jail. My name is Custody Officer Sperling, and we're going to give you an overview of jail operations, answer some common questions and maybe some uncommon questions, as well as debunk some myths that come up when people talk about jails. So why don't we get started, and I'll take you over to the Sallyport where all this process begins. This here's our jail Sallyport. This is where arrestees enter the jail from being arrested somewhere out in the field. The patrol officer will actually bring them in the unit up to the door here. It'll open, they'll come inside, the door will shut, and then we'll commence the rest of the booking process. This is where you enter the jail. We've posted a sign here that basically explains that you're not allowed to bring any weapons, guns, asps, knives. There's a whole variety of weapons that people may attempt to bring into a jail. Drugs as well. Those would all be considered contraband, which are illegal to take into a jail in the state of California. There'll be additional charges, and the purpose of that, as you can imagine, you don't want any mini economies starting in the jail, but also it's safer for the officer, the custody officer, and the other arrestees. Once the arrestee enters the jail, they'll be asked to remove their personal property. The officer will do the search, place the property in an inventory bucket, itemize it, and then put it in a secure locker. Then the property will be returned to the arrestee once they leave or are transferred to a different facility. Looks like an officer's bringing in an arrestee now, so we'll check it out. The officer's just checking his pockets, removing any sharp objects that might cause a problem as he searches him, or make sure to actually take it into the jail. And this is where he'll take the rest of the any extra property, like a watch or jewelry, things like that.
On the bench.
After the arrestee is searched and their property inventoried, they're given a medical screening. Their paperwork goes upstairs to be processed. They'll wait in a holding cell. When the paperwork comes back, they'll be fingerprinted, photographed. Blue line there. All right, just stay still. And given a chance to use the phone. Make a right turn here. Just step inside behind those bars on your right there. Here's a blanket and a sheet. I know there's plenty of mattresses, but just use one. And when it's time to go, we'll come get you. I hope this segment has given you some insight on Newport Beach City Jail operations.